video, I'll be making one of my shots for my visual arts major work. It'll just be like the process of how I'm making it. Yeah. Do I need to say anything about my microphone? Nah. Okay. On to the video. This is set up now, by the way. Now I'm recording audio on a different device. Fantastic. Even more. Then I need to start recording this on the screen. So start recording. Fantastic. Now everything's recording. 3 things. That's 6. 3 things. I need to connect them all. That is annoying. Anyway. There you go. So everything's now synced up. Okay. So, what were we doing? So what I've done, okay, before the audio completely failed, so I'm just gonna, I've green screened out footage, right? So I just have green screen footage. It doesn't have anything behind it. And what I did is I opened this new scene here, and I just made this asset scene by clicking this button. I just made a new scene and called it asset scene. And I imported in this scene that I've made, right? So any kind of scene that you might have. And I just went to here, I just clicked on link, and I imported a collection, which is this collection that I have right here, this one. So that's where we're up to, right? This is my main scene. That's where we're up to, we're all caught up. So, this is recording down here, look at this. I have to record it on my phone, so that you can actually hear what I'm saying. So, yeah, and here is the process. I wrote it down in the previous take, but yeah, that's cancelled now because the audio is all gone. Cool. So, what we're going to do now is on the computer. So we're just going to delete the default, just delete the cube. We're going to import, we're going to instance a collection, not import. This one that we had before, right? So that's all we're going to do for now. Then we're just going to take our sequence that we have made, which is over here, alpha image sequence. I'm just going to take this data path. I'm going to go import images as planes. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it as this, because whatever, right now, animate image sequences. I'm going to paste the data path and select all of these with clicking the first one and A. Okay, and I'll just import images as planes. Now I've got this here. So, what I might do with this one, which I haven't been doing with the other ones, is I might parent it to this camera so that from any angle the camera is, it'll make sense. Because I'm not really sure how this one's going to turn out. This one has a lot of people in it and a lot of depth, right? So if I turn this to texture, you'll see that we have our people here, like that. Okay, and so what I'll do is I will click on this one, shift click on this one, and I'll just go Control C, so copy. I'll just go copy rotation and copy location, and now it'll be here. Then what I'll do is I'll go into edit mode. I'll just go GZZ, and then I'll just do that. And I will, and then now whenever I scale, then I'll scale it on the median point. Make sure you're not scaling it anywhere else, because you want the origin to be here. This is that orange dot right there. Let's just check that I'm recording. I am. Orange dot, and we've got this here, and we want these edges to be on these edges here. So I'll just scale it down to be on the edges, like so. Maybe I'll just do it a bit closer up. Edges. See, like that. Okay. Now that we've got that, this is great, because then what we do is we scale it like this, and no matter how we scale it, it'll always work. And you can see that it's now going into the distance. Yep, that's how it works. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to scale this so that it is the correct kind of height. I also want to parent it to the thing, don't I? Shift click, Control P. I might parent the camera actually to the plane, not the plane to the camera. Control P, Q transform. Fantastic. Okay. That's funny. Okay, whatever. So now I can just go Alt R, Alt G. That's interesting, but okay. I just turned off the rotation and stuff. So rotate on the X. I mean, I undid all the rotation. Right, and I'll make it the correct-ish size. Grab it on the Z. Let's just make sure that is on there. Okay, that's good enough. And now is the time to scale according to the 3D cursor, so that it scales like that. Yeah. And I can check how tall everybody is. Oh my god, that does not look right. Okay, so let's grab them in the X just to move them over, see what it looks like. I'm only checking run this guy here. So around about there. Let's go to 1 orthographic view, and let's see. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Then I can rotate on the Z, move the camera along. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. That doesn't look half bad, only that makes no sense. So I do need to move the camera, however, I think I might just make a separate camera or something like that. I'll try rotating though. I'll rotate. And can I move this and that won't move? I can. Fantastic. However, I won't do that. I'll just Shift D, make a separate camera. And is that also? That is fantastic. It's also parented. So camera original, whatever about that one. This one is the one we care about, which is camera offset. Correct. Sure, whatever. So that's just the one. We just go Control 0 to make that the main one. Can't even move it around. So we're going to grab Shift Z, Shift Z Z, and we'll just move around. There you go. That's not bad. That's not bad. Right there. That's not bad. Also, all of my videos, turns out, are all. This is 800, which I really need to change because that's even. It's like a slit, even compared to actual films. So I really need to change that. But that's the aspect ratio that I've been using. So that's what I'll use. Actually, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's good. Shift that. So we can just, which I might do this just so that I can actually see what the camera's seeing. I'll go to viewport display and turn off everything that I can't see. So should I have it like this? I'll have them come from there. I can play it, so let's play it. There you go, it's playing. This is fantastic. Are they cutting through? Oh, I need to check if they're cutting through. They are cutting through, look at that. Straight through. Okay, so I think I need to adjust that. So how far does he go? That looks like the furthest he does go, yeah, so which it doesn't look that bad from over here actually, really. However, I'll still move it. Grab in the X, that just moves it along this axis, and I'll just do that, like that. How does that look? That looks okay, look at that. That looks perfectly fine. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, they're all in the middle. I'm just afraid about this thing here. Okay, one other thing that I need to do is it's got to be in cycles, which is a render engine, if you don't know what that is. Oh man, let's turn off Eevee for now. Cycles, fantastical cycles. It's probably way too much normal mapping there, but whatever. That looks okay, look at that. They look like they're actually there. Okay, so what we need to do, yes. I'm going to go to my shading workspace and I'll go to world and I'm going to append, where am I going to link? Let's link it, sure. And we'll just go to here, it sits in here, and then we'll go to world, and have this ocean world preset or something, right? And it's got all these nodes. It's just so that I can have this ocean. See how there's like an ocean? And there's like a cloud, like clouds and stuff. That is so that this lighting in the videos that I took actually makes sense. Also, I don't know if... yeah, it's fine. Okay. Cool. So that's what it's actually going to look like. Now, I need to turn off this light because I don't need it. That works a lot better now. So, maybe. I don't know. The only issue... oh, there's no issue. Look at that. Fantastic. Except for that. I don't know what that is. What in the world is that? That is ugly. Okay, well. So that's what it's going to look like. That is very... you know, like everyone's going to be looking there. Not really, but just if you think about it. It's very saturated, it's very red. It's like saying, look at me, you know? So I need to change the angle of the camera. So, let's change it. We just go to, yep, this one. We can turn off this one for now. Is this even? That's okay. Okay, so we just grab X, rotate Z. Nope, wait. I'm going to change this back to medium point. That's a bit better, but I can do better. So grab X. Just move the entire thing out of the frame. Okay, let's see. How do we do? Let's see what it looks like actually. We can play it. Oh my god. Look at that. What is that? Look at all of this. That's just fantastic. Okay. Here, play. Let's see how this looks. Okay, there it doesn't even look like they're looking over the edge. So I should probably change that. What if I... oh, I I haven't even adjusted the, so you want to make sure that the length of your footage, you know, you don't need to render out anything after the end of it. Yeah, so it ends here, frame 188. Okay. So there you go, there's that. I do want them to be in the frame, in the center of the frame, sorry. So maybe that could help. I think that could really help. If I just bring this back, so I have this Z rotation and I just get rid of it. Oh my god. Oh wait, everything just rotated with it. That's annoying. Okay. So, maybe I should unparent everything. Okay. Stop that. Alt P, clear parent. Click keep transformation. I'll keep that one because we'll just keep it. And we will turn this back. Not like that. We'll make them rotate on their feet. So we'll just go here, rotate about 3D cursor, go 7, rotate. There we go. I hope this rotates around 3D cursor. It does not. It does not. So we'll just rotate it until it equals 0. 0. Getting very close to 0, so that's good enough. I'll call that good. Okay, so now this is straight at the camera, kind of, and we'll just grab it in the X, then I'll rotate it in the Z, maybe around the median point this time. Nope. Rotate Z. So we'll just bring it back to, maybe I just zero everything out, grab the X again, and I want them to kind of be in the center of the frame. Center of the frame. However, that will not, I will not do that. So here, that's good. And let's see what it looks like when they're searching over. Okay. I don't know how to make it look like it's, you know, like they're actually looking over the edge. And this is right on the edge. Look, they're already cutting through. I don't want them to be cutting through. So I'm gonna have to move them even further in the X. Oh no. Very cool. So that's what it'll look like. I'll turn it to render region and it'll render quicker. That is what it'll look like. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, well, actually, this is what I might do. I'll go like tighter in so that it's nicely framed. I don't know why I didn't do that before. So, I'm going to grab in the Y. And we'll just move closer in the Y. Like so. That's good, okay. So, there's this. Do I want to change my focal length? I could change it to like 85 or something. 85. That is a lot closer. Move in the Y. Yeah, that could work. No, I don't think it could work actually, because that looks a bit off there. And then that should be like out of focus or something. No, we'll stick to 50. Grab the Y again. Okay. Center them a bit more. So we got that. That's good. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add a bit of depth of field. I like to turn this ratio up because I think it looks cool. It looks more like a film or something. And we'll go to limits. We'll show the limits. This is the thing. No. Instead, now we'll keep it at limits actually. And we'll just bring this closer. There you go. Hit. And then now you can see that we've added some like blur, which if I turn it to Eevee, I don't know how good it's gonna look, or if it'll, oh, it's working, cool. It's not working at all actually. That's cool. Nope, it's not working at all. Okay, anyway, we'll turn this to final, we'll turn this to shorty noise, I guess. 10, sure. Very cool. That is taking way too long to show as an example. So, when I go here, turn on this, my camera's stand is in the way a bit, so I have to kind of kneel over. So this is what it looks like without depth of field. So all of the lines back here, they're all like sharp. Let me just move over. Okay, so you can see my friend here, he's sharp more or less right now, and the lines, they're all like fully sharp. When I turn on depth of field, and I also turn this down to, let's say, 1.2, which is way too much, you can see that it's blurry. However, if I really accentuate it so that you can really clearly see it, you can see now it's very, very blurry. And if I go really far out, then it'll render quicker, and you can see it's really getting blurry down here and in the background. However, they're still sharp, right? So, and this is like without. You can see it's still sharp, and then when I turn on depth of field, then it kind of blurs it, which is what I want, you know. So I'll keep it there. However, I will not turn it to 0.3. I'll turn it to like, I don't know, 2.0. So there is some depth of field. We'll see if it's enough. I'll also turn this up. Turn this back to albedo. Albedo. Start simple 10. So it renders quicker. I don't think 2.0 is enough, because I want it to be, you know, cool. 1.2. Let's go with 1.2. There are 1.2 lenses these days, apparently. Never seen one. Yeah, that'll do. So, does it also blur out the background? Yes, it does. That's interesting. Okay. So, we got this now. That's basically done. Right? So, we've got camera, plane, and outside thing. You know, linked scene. So, now all we need to do is go to I mean, for render, I've been using 100 samples, really. I don't need any more. And cycles is very quick now. I turn on this full global illumination because I like it. And filmic, that's normal. Motion blur, don't want to forget that. I turn the motion blur down, however I still have it there. I turn it down because the green screen footage motion blur is also down because I needed to do it in the video. So I just match it in the 3D part, which I forgot actually that I might add. Completely forgot about this. Okay, I'm gonna add a bit of camera motion, just a bit. So we're playing it, right? It's completely static. So what I want to do is I just want to move it that way a bit. So we will just go. Yeah, just add a location keyframe and that's it. No, whatever. We'll leave it. No animation needed. Okay, so now we want to go to compositing. We're going to use nodes. What do we need from these? Because every single time I always forget something. Turn this to 25 frames per second. Denoising data. Do I really need it? What would I need it for? Nothing I can think of. Then any of these. Do I need any of these for compositing? No. I like ambient occlusion, but no. Override samples. Watched a video about that today. Material override. Huh. That's cool. Nope. So, vector? Nope. Vector? Nope. Okay. I mean, I could turn on denoising data. Let's turn it on. I probably need it. Maybe. Okay, and render out one sample. Not one sample, but one thing of the video. It's just so quick that I can just render out. It's fantastic. Not because my computer's quick, which it is, but Cycles is just very quick now. Which is fantastic. And there you can see this is that thing again. But it's okay. It does look a bit off that he's still in focus and he's in the background. But I can live with that. So we have this. What did I do with the other one? That's the next step that I wrote down just before the other audio like cut out or stopped. It just didn't work. So next step is add my alpha material. So we go file. Well, first we go to shading actually. Let's turn on this one here. We select this one. We go to object materials, and I will need this right here. That's all I'm going to need. This. We go Control C. I'll do it afterwards as well, just so that you can follow it, I guess. We'll go append, and we'll go out here, and I have my alpha card material. I go to materials, material, and I didn't name it. I don't know why. Really should have named it. So what we do is we go Control C, copy this node that we have, the image sequence, and we go to Captain Intro, and I delete this one, like that. And then I paste in that one that we copied. I'm gonna just connect those, connect these two. It's unfortunate, but okay. So connect those two, and what it is literally the exact same thing, except here, why is it the same thing? Anyway, here I am just outputting these attribute kind of things. Shader AOVs. That's what they're called, what they are. What are shader AOVs? AOV, arbitrary, oh look at that, arbitrary output values. So I'm just going to add two. I'm going to copy this one, paste it there, copy this one, paste it there, and the alpha is going to be a value. It's not going to be a color, and then I'm going to have the card color there. So yeah, this is what I forgot. Wait, it stopped? That's annoying. That's really annoying that it stops it. Really? Okay. It stops it and doesn't just continue recording. That's annoying. So, right. Render out this new one since we have the we now have the shader AOVs. Okay, so we just go to compositing. Now we're going to have these values right here, which is fantastic. We can view our image, my image. We go to compositing, just going to combine those. So now we have this, and I think they're a bit too dark. And we can check that. We can go here, we can go to the image editor. This is what I had before, which you didn't see because I'm getting rid of it. However, I just go to viewer node, and that's this thing right here, viewer. And that just comes to here, and it just sees what I see, what this thing sees. What is that? Oh, denoising normal, okay. Yeah, so this is what that thing is that we got. And now I also have this alpha, which is fantastic, because then I can only edit, I can just edit in these confined areas. Down here though, we can go to scopes, and we can open this up, and we can scroll down, and use this waveform, because that's what I want. Green, RGB. Cool, waveform. So, you can say it's pretty underexposed, so let's fix that. However, we know that our color isn't underexposed because I, fixed up the color, which you didn't see. Again, my God. So we just go here. Anyway, let's just. What I did, and I could just copy and paste it, maybe. Whatever. Okay, exposure. This is just my classic, how I kind of color correct. Like, so I go exposure, then I go contrast. Brightness and contrast. I don't know why it plugged into there. Okay, and then I go RGB curves, like that, and that always goes there. And then this saturation value, and then that goes in there, and then we're good to go for color correcting thingy. So that's that. And we can start with this. So I want these to be nice values, so we just increase the exposure. Very nice. Unfortunately, there are no increments here, so I just kind of have to assume there are like these 4 lines. I'm just assuming that's bright enough. That's way too bright. Jeez. Okay. But I'll go with it. So there's that. Then we got this one here. This is kind of annoying. It's always in the way. However, you just have to live with it. So we got this. Then, well, what I actually want to do is bring down these whites because they are so bright. Bring it down, bring it down. Then I want to bring down the blacks because this is meant to be black. Well, this is meant to be black. However, it's not. Just fixing this up. That'll do. Whatever. I'm going to replace all of the people anyway with this down here. So I'll just take that and I will go maybe like an alpha over. Can try that. Alpha over, use the alpha as the mix factor thingy, and then we'll have this one as the bottom, that one as the top, and now it's, see the kind of thing. Don't know if I have to pre-multiply the alpha. Alpha convert to pre-multiplied. I don't know. Does not appear to be doing anything. So we'll leave it out. So we got this. Then what I did is I go math, because in the compositor there is no help with that at all. Oh man, what in the world is going on there? Ah, no. We want multiply. That'll work nicely. So yeah, we basically just want to completely change the entire thing to the new one. So there's the difference. There's the old one, there's the new one, there's the old one, there's the new one, there's the old one, there's the new one. Which, the new one, whoa, wait. The new one looks better. What? M, right? The new one looks a ton better. Why is that? I know why. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay. I see why. And I don't exactly know how to get rid of the issue. So you can see here it's got like, you know, it's nicely cut, you know, like it mixes with the background, it's fantastic. And then I overlay it. Wait, no, this is, oh wait, this is the new one. What am I talking about? I don't know, whatever. Whatever. It's good enough, it's good, it works. So, that's that. That's looking good. I can move this back down here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this as well. Replug that in there. Take this, bring that, put it under there. Just reorganizing really. And let's resaturate this image, the background. This is only saturating the background because I've already saturated the foreground. Jeez, okay, how much do I need to saturate? That'll do. Let's see how far we can go. Just reduce it. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So we got that as our thing. I don't know about this, but okay. So we got that looking good. Let's see what another frame looks like. Let's render out another frame. Render. Have a drink. Okay, and then it'll do a composite. That's looking good. I like that. That looks good. Now, I will also, what I want to do is I want to add some glare, which, I mean, it's already super bright, Jesus Christ, but I'll add it on top anyway. Glare. We'll add some fog glow, and I have been adding some other, this one, ghosts. I have been adding ghosts as well. That looks pretty good. Not good, but, you know, like, it looks good. Okay. Now I want it to be the high one. It's going to be on the lowest one. This was like 0.66 on the other ones that I've done, which I'm sure you've seen. I know, don't worry. So that is very prominent. Oh man, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have it on so high. Let's just keep it on 1. Let's keep it on 1. Okay. 0. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Then we want this one. This one was super low. Didn't really have much going on it, because otherwise look at how it looks. That's just too much. So we want, I mean, I could probably make a mask and then it would only happen on the outside, but no, I'm not going to do that. So make this 0.45 so that it modulates color or something. Make that 4. We want to make this high. What difference does that make? 0 difference, if you're wondering. Low. Okay, let's see what it does. I might even like low more, but whatever. High. Nice sharp edges. Okay. And then threshold. I think I left it probably. And this is what it looks like. You can't see anything. Fantastic. So I literally had it on -9.8. Sorry, -0.98. So I don't know if it makes any difference. Oh, it does. It makes small difference. Okay, so we got that. And that is that, I'm pretty sure. And then I'm leaving the final color grading till all the way at the end, so I can edit every single one at the same time and they'll all have the same look. So, and this is the second last shot as well, so fantastic. That looks okay. I'm happy with that. That looks good. That looks good. Ready to render out, I think. Is it? Is it? I don't know. I think that's all, really. I can't really think of anything else that would need to be done. I've done this a few times now, so I'm getting better at it. We just got this thing here. They really need to fix this. For some reason, when you're moving in cycles in GPU, then it's really stuttery. It's really just like, you know. And then when it's CPU, it's smooth. It's great. You can just move wherever you want. It's not stuttery, it's really smooth, it's really nice. It's great. However, GPU, no. It's really slow. Just always skips to the next frame. Yeah, okay. I think that's all, really. Now I'm just going to render it out and that'll be it. Rendering. I always turn off my rendering spaces here so that it doesn't take up any space. So made a difference for me. So, yeah, that's not bad. That's good. That's good. Very good. Light paths 32, motion blur, film. Actually, I don't know why I have motion blur. There's no motion blur in the scene at all. So maybe I should turn it off. Turn it off. Turn off motion blur. Okay. Performance, bake, copy settings, grease pencil, freestyle, okay, whatever. Curves, volumes, light 100. Okay. Cool. I think that's all. Oh yes, wait. Last thing. I need to set the, so I'll just make it RGB. I'll make it 16-bit PNG. And I'm not making it TIFFs because I don't want it to take up so much storage on my computer. These are like 1 megabyte files. It's fantastic. Kind of. Okay, we'll go here. Go out of here. Putting into scene. And we'll just go shot for final sec for image sequence. And we'll just go shot for an underscore. Okay. That looks like it's it. Great. Do you want RGB or RGBA? Oh, no, just RGB, whatever. So yeah, then you just go Control F12. And then it renders it all out with only 100 samples. It's great because of the denoising. That's great. Even if there wasn't denoising, it's so quick. Yeah, that's all. That is all for now. So, stop recording. I'll probably write it in the video. This is the process. If you can read blurred handwriting, because it's not focusing, just have it in manual. This process: key out the green screen, link the scene, the hallway that you saw, into the new scene, import the image sequence, orient the camera where you want it, alpha material, and then composite, and then you render it out. That's it. I'll write it in the video probably. Cool, I hope I get all of the audio in this new video. Yep. Is that all? Oh, I should probably say my introduction to the video now at the end. Yeah, so I'll say it now.